What's going on, guys? Austin and Rob here.
Rob
is our marketing guru. I'm sure you guys have seen him in some other videos.
A little bit.
But it's nice for Rob to get out of the office, so we came out in our new Polaris, which is kind of badass. But anyway, we wanted to talk to you about our mobility bag, specifically this mobility bag, because it came out of the Sequoia from King of the Hammers.
The Hammers.
Yeah, King of the Hammers. So I'm sure you guys have seen the video. If you haven't, go find it, check it out, and watch it. But we took 2 of these bags, we put them on the backs of the seats for Derek and Mikey while they're in the race, and we loaded them down. What all did we put?
We put tools in there. Derek had like a bunch of his tools that he needed in there. We had some survival gear, if you call it that. I mean, it was pretty light, but a bunch of med gear, and then batteries. We had batteries in there.
Drill batteries, because Derek actually carried a welder with him while he was out, and a drill and a few other different things, but he had to have batteries and all kinds of other really heavy equipment. So we thought it'd be a good idea to load this thing up. And the best way that we could think to test and evaluate things, like, you know, in the military, that's how we did things, is we would T&E things, test and evaluate them to find kind of the limits and the strengths and the weaknesses of some equipment. So that way we would know if we could use it later on and trust that equipment. Well, there wasn't really a lot of good ways to do that in the civilian sector. So King of the Hammers race to us was...
It's the ideal setting for testing and evaluating a product like this, because it's not meant to be outside, but there's no windshield, there's no windows on the Sequoia, and so it was exposed to all the elements. And we have the time lapse of the 2 of them side by side. We left one of them open, unzipped, and then this one was the one that was zipped up. And
you can actually see.
We'll show you. This bag's been sitting around for a couple of months, but the inside of it is just pristine. I was actually really surprised. I thought it was going to get a little bit of.
We hooked one of our tourniquet holders with a tourniquet on it as well onto this molly here, and it actually held. Tourniquet stayed in place. The tourniquet holders held, and the pouches remained on, even with really heavy batteries down in this heavy utility pouch. All the med equipment stayed put, and the med equipment was dry. It was clean. There was no dust within any of these pouches as well. So it was pretty impressive to see it after. I mean, that turned into like a 12-hour day. Well, more than that, like 14-hour day.
I mean, and obviously, if you saw the video, it's the 70 of miles that they went through was desert. I mean, it's dust, dirt, sand, all over in an exposed vehicle. And so that's one of the things we wanted to get out of going down there. We did a podcast on the way back that talked about some of the reasons why we went down there, and testing and evaluation was a big part of that. And so putting those in that extreme environment and seeing what it does. I mean, we're constantly making revisions on the bags and looking for ways to improve them.
Which there's actually been a revision already done to this bag since it's been at King of Hammers.
Minor revision, but we just got those back in stock, and we're excited to show off how it did and talk about kind of the durability of the bag, which we were impressed with.
Yeah, seriously, from the materials to the way everything attached to all the clips and buckles, nothing broke, had no failure points, so we were really impressed with that. But we did make a few minor revisions. Just, you guys asked for like a low pro bag with none of the logo or anything on it, so we did that for you. And then there were a few other minor
limited
tweaks.
run.
Limited run, yeah. So grab that if you're
they'll
looking for
be in stock. We might be doing another one soon, but
yeah, it's up to you guys if you need more. So, but yeah, a few other tweaks, and we got some new pouches that are going to be coming soon. But right now, the mobility bag is ready to go. It's on our site, so head over to the website if you're looking to grab one and grab it. And again, I mean, even with this new one, we've got some big things planned with this guy behind us, where we're going to be
sneak peek. This just came in, and we're getting it dirty, and
so we got some big things for this with the new revisions of the mobility bag that we're going to be testing and evaluating for you guys to check that out too. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.
Like, subscribe.
Yes, like,
notification
subscribe,
alerts.
do all the things. Yeah,
later. I like that. That was nice.